So today I'm going to give you 7 phrases you can use to make your English sound more natural. Now, you learn a certain kind of English at school, but it probably isn't the kind of English that you would hear spoken on the streets in England. So, for example, there's nothing wrong with saying I have, or thank you, or hello, but these are very sort of simple expressions, and if you can add some more natural expressions to your English, you will start sounding much more natural when you're speaking English. So I've got 7 examples here. There are many. Maybe if you send me some requests, I could make some more videos if you enjoy this. So let's get started. I have. So for example, I have a pen. I have a car. I have a house. I have. Very simple. In English, we normally say I've got. So although grammatically it's the present perfect, we use it in exactly the same way. So I've got a pen. I've got a house. I've got a car. So try and get into the habit of using I've got. Okay, to say thank you or goodbye, and also when you have a drink with friends and you put drink into the middle and tap glasses, we use the expression cheers. So cheers is very, very commonly used in English. If I'm getting off the bus, I won't say to the driver, thank you, I will say cheers. If I'm in the shop and I've just bought something, I won't say thank you, I'll say, oh, cheers. Also, if I'm saying farewell to somebody, I'm even less likely to say, oh, goodbye. I'm going to say, cheers, see you next time. And again, if I'm having a drink with my friends, I'm not going to say, well, I wish you good health and all the best for the next year. I would just say, cheers. So this word in England is very useful. Okay, hello. There's nothing wrong with hello, it's probably the first word you learn in English. But again, if I see my friends, I'm probably not going to say to them, hello. It would sound quite strange. So I would say something like, alright mate. Okay, so you have to be careful who you use this with because it's not the most formal thing. So if you have a job interview, don't go to your future boss, alright mate. But with your friends and family, it's a much more natural way of saying hello. Alright mate is short for the question, are you alright? So alright meaning okay. Mate. Some people even shorten that to alright, and then people normally answer, yeah, I'm alright, you? Something like that. So if you can use this one naturally, your English will sound much better. Okay, what happened? I hear people saying this, or other questions. So if you see a friend and they have a problem and you want to know what the problem is, people stumble, they don't sound very natural. They say, oh, what happened? Or, oh, what is the problem? Or something like that. The natural way to say this in English would be, what's the matter? Okay, in this case, matter is a synonym for issue. So don't confuse it with it doesn't matter, which is something different. A matter is an issue or a problem. So if I'm asking you, what's the matter? I'm saying, what's the problem? What's the thing that's making you feel sad? Again, there's nothing bad with saying what's the problem or what happens, but the more natural way to say it would be, what's the matter? Okay, this is very typical English way of expressing yourself. To say I'm okay, or I'm good, or I'm great when somebody asks you, alright mate. Not bad. Okay, so English people are always understating themselves. So if I say that I am not bad, but I'd normally just shorten that to not bad, I'm saying that I'm good. If I'm okay, I might change that to not too bad. So, not too bad. Could be worse. Another good expression there. And if I'm great, if I'm very, very good, I'm probably not going to say, oh, I'm great. I'm going to say, I'm not bad at all. So this is something that often confuses people if they come to stay in the UK, and they hear people saying, instead of I'm okay, they say I'm not too bad. Instead of I'm good, they say I'm not bad. Instead of I'm great, they say I'm not bad at all. So it sounds like English people are just constantly negative, even when they're very good. But it's just a form of expression. Okay, if I say that a situation is stressful, that's fine. So, for example, my exam, that's stressful. Or the traffic jam in the morning, every day when I go to work is stressful. That's fine, but a more natural expression could be a hassle. So if something is a hassle, it's something that's very stressful. This can be small and big. So, for example, it's a hassle tying up your laces in the morning. Very tiny example. And buying a new house is a hassle. A big example. But we can use the word hassle for everything in the range. And finally, that's too much. I have to give a bit of clarity to this example. When something is exaggerated, so for example, my friend's sad, okay, but he's crying and hitting things and he's shouting at people, I might say that's too much, okay? If, for example, my town does Christmas lights and I think beautiful, but they've spent £5 million on Christmas lights. Every street has Christmas lights. I'm blind for the amount of Christmas lights. I could say that's too much. But a more natural way of saying that would be that's over the top. So, did you see that woman who wore a wedding dress just to go to the supermarket and buy a loaf of bread? That was totally over the top. Okay, so if you can incorporate these more natural expressions into your English, you're going to sound much more natural when you're communicating. There's nothing wrong with these ones, so don't worry, but if you want to sound more natural, start to use these ones. Okay, that's everything from me. If you liked this video, please give me a like, and please share the video with anybody you think might enjoy it.